Hey guys, I'm doing a review of the 2020 OSP Matrix today. This is the newer handle version they've came out with. They've done some updates to it. Anybody that follows my channel knows that I had an early production model of the Matrix, and it had a few little issues. I sent it back to them, and they took care of it. They gave me all new 2020 version handles and upgraded the hardware and stuff. So yeah, I'm super happy with it. I know some people, there's kind of a stigma on OSP. They just because some people haven't gotten their orders back yet, and I think it's just growing pains. You know, they weren't expecting to have so many orders maybe, and had some problems with their production stuff, so they are getting caught up into it. I had to wait like a year to get this back. But I got it back and I'm happy with it. It was worth it. Just I wouldn't pre-order anything from them, but if you can get a Matrix that's ready to go, already made, yeah, I'd highly recommend it. But anyways, moving on, we'll get to the what's different, what I noticed different about the 2020 version compared to mine when I had it when it was early production. First off, it has the new texturing. It's a lot more aggressive texturing, and I really like it. It's really cool. Cool design. This is the blackened finish that they do, which I really like. Blackened titanium, then they do the texturing over that, and it makes it the black and silver look that you see. So yeah, it looks badass, I think. And the grip of it, it's got great grip. I mean, you're never gonna, this is not gonna slip out of your hand. It can wear on you a little bit if you're doing long extended flipping. You know, that the grip can start to rub you a little raw, but I mean, it's not rough. It's just, you know, anything that has good grip to it will be that way. But I like it. I like the looks of it. I like the feel of the texturing. I like the grip. So I'm a big fan of it. Also, I noticed that the frame seems thicker or wider. The early model that I had seemed kind of thin. The width here, that part kind of, it seemed thin. I wasn't a big fan of that, but now it seems wider, and I like that a lot more. Gives you more area for your finger to grip onto. Let's see. I don't know. I think they changed they have better, thicker washers, so they'll last longer, which is great. But other than that, I'm not sure what they changed. If there's anything else, just in the Matrix in general, I can talk about now. This thing never pinches. Oh, I think that's one thing that they might have changed, where the tang pins come into contact. Feels like it's a little smaller than before. I'm not certain about that, but I literally cannot get this to pinch me now. Before I could, now I cannot. So I feel like they did something there. Yeah. So this won't pinch at all, and I got kind of fat fingers, so you know, that's pretty sweet. Moving on, the Matrix in general, everything's very smooth. Like, this is very smooth. The rounding on the blade, back of the blade, super smooth. I've not felt any other knife as smooth as this, I think, as far as the finishing on it. The tang pins really tight to the frame, big and fat. I think that kind of helps with the fact that it doesn't pinch it because they're so tight to the frame. Yeah, so that's really well done. Pivot screws are really cool. They got special designs they put on them. I think they change them each year. I'm not sure, but yeah, I really like them. Anybody doesn't know about the Matrix, has tapering, so it's thinner in the front, thicker towards the rear, and I really like how frame, some of it is flat and some of it comes up to like a little bump and is rounded. So you have the best of both worlds here as far as rounded and flat frames. So you can grab hold of the rounder parts and do, you know, spins and things, and then grab hold of the flatter parts to do twirls and flips or whatever. So yeah. So yeah, I really like that. Really cool. Let's see, the bushing tuning, you know, they do a great job. None of them, mine has a slight little bit of play, but a lot of them have absolutely no play. The flipping of it is perfection. I mean, it took a little bit of getting used to, but now this is definitely my favorite flipper, and I've had pretty much every knife out there. I'm no professional flipper, but you know, I know enough to can tell a difference, and like I said, I've had pretty much every knife out there, most of the main knives at least. You know, I like the Matrix the best for many different reasons. My current knives that I brought out, got the Alpha Beast next to the Matrix. Alpha Beast is a great flipper too. And of course we got the new Screed Industries Bowie Kraken, great knife. And the Hom Chimera. All great knives. I mean, this one's the most expensive by far. People say, oh, it's not worth that much money. Well, I mean, you could say that about any knife. No knives are worth $800 really. But at the same time it is. Because they put, this is all, pretty much everything on this knife I believe is made by them. Even the bushings, the washers, the handles, everything's made by them in-house. So, and it's custom made for this knife. So everything fits perfectly. I mean, you can't get much better than that. People say, oh, well, it's not channel design, so it's not worth, you know, $800. I disagree. I prefer sandwich style balisongs, actually. All these are sandwich styles, other than the Kraken's channel. But yeah, so I say the Matrix worth the money. If you can get one that's already, you know, made and ready, just don't, like I said, don't order one, don't pre-order anything. I wouldn't advise, but if you get one ready made, I would say yeah, go for it. I love mine. I'm happy with I got my money's worth, I feel like, and they stand behind their product. Like I said, they hooked me up, they took care of me. As long as you're patient and, you know, maybe bother them occasionally, let them know that you're waiting for your stuff. But other than that, I mean, they'll take care of you. I hope they make it through these growing pains. I hope they get all the orders filled, which they will, from what I've seen at least. So yeah, hopefully they get everything taken care of and get back rolling again and get these knives put out. 2020 Matrix, I like it. I like it better than the original model. I like the new texturing. Love the sound of it. Yeah, hard to beat. Hard to beat the. Love the blackened finish, and it wears really well. Like, I've dropped this decent amount of times and there's not much damage to it. Another thing about the Matrix is it's made to be tough, made to be flipped. Like a lot of expensive knives, you don't want to drop them or flip them or break them. This one's made to be beat. So yeah, I give it a good review. Get one if you can. Thanks.